The latest round of indirect talks between the United States and Iran has concluded in Doha, offering cautious optimism but no major breakthrough. Negotiated through Qatari mediators, the discussions focused on preserving the fragile ceasefire, restoring confidence and preventing fresh tensions in the Gulf. Officials from both sides did not meet face-to-face, with Qatar continuing its role as the intermediary. One of the biggest issues on the table was the Strait of Hormuz, the world's most critical oil shipping chokepoint. The two sides discussed measures to keep commercial shipping moving safely through the waterway after months of disruption. While maritime traffic has begun recovering, disagreements remain over Iran's insistence that it has authority over navigation and its reported plans to impose transit fees, an idea firmly rejected by Washington. Another key area of discussion was frozen Iranian assets. According to officials, progress was made on establishing a mechanism that could allow some Iranian funds held overseas to be used for humanitarian purchases and essential imports. However, broader sanctions relief remains tied to future negotiations. What was notably absent from this round was any substantive discussion on Iran's nuclear program. That issue, arguably the most contentious between Tehran and Washington, has been deferred to future talks. Both sides acknowledge that nuclear restrictions, enrichment limits, and long-term verification mechanisms will require a separate negotiating track. Qatar described the latest discussions as showing positive progress, but officials cautioned that significant differences remain. The next round of negotiations is expected after the state funeral of Iran's supreme leader, giving diplomats additional time to prepare proposals on unresolved issues. For the Trump administration, the priority remains preventing another military escalation while securing freedom of navigation through the Gulf. For Iran, the focus is on sanctions relief, access to frozen funds, and international recognition of its regional security concerns. Despite the absence of a landmark agreement, both sides agreed to keep diplomatic channels open, a notable development after months of confrontation. With global energy markets closely watching every development in the Gulf, the success or failure of future negotiations could have far-reaching consequences, not just for regional stability, but also for oil prices, international shipping, and the broader Middle East security landscape. The Doha talks may not have delivered a comprehensive agreement, but they have kept diplomacy alive. With the ceasefire still holding and more negotiations expected in the coming weeks, the focus now shifts to whether Washington and Tehran can bridge their differences on the nuclear issue and regional security.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.